chamber full and...
We're gonna do it here?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance. The aim is to try to not get hit by the attack.
This is about to get messy.
You mean me? Perhaps it's because...
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Huh.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different, I have chosen the latter because then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and...
Aw, me.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time...
There's a part 2?
Take me up! Bullseye! Knock him down. Let's fly! Bullseye! Bullseye! Fire in the hole! Ha! Yeah! Locked on! Open fire! Hold on to your hats. Breath from the skies! Full throttle! Yoo-hoo! Take me up! Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye! Bullseye!
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the ride?
How do I put this? You're no match for her.
Wait, what? So all of this was...
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with... Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle. But when they face the Raiden Shogun, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embed...
You don't have to be so blunt.
I don't mean to belittle them. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their vision... In short, if everything goes according to plan... Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today.
All of a sudden, you're entertaining guests?
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, before one makes a plan, what is the most important...
Don't know.
You must understand this. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on... Yes, this is now. We also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryo Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryo and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadow. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be...
So, what should we...
It will be easier for us to start with some... So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryo Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking about? After everything you just said...
When I say rebellion, I don't mean betraying the shogunate. I mean inciting a certain someone to betray the Tenryo. If we manage to convince her, I'm quite sure we'll be able... I'll give you a clue. She's currently in charge of the she also appears to be standing right behind you.
Don't move a muscle. You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun?
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinate.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a...
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my...
Even though she will one day... see...
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course.
Oh, it's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance.
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to it. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. They're the ones keeping the truth from reaching...
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shoguns ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan. I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward... He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. How could he ever even dream of...
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the... As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things... And so, it falls to me to place the truth before you.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for... He will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3...
That was so scary! But, Miko, you meant...
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something.
Not in time...
As plans go, changing the deity's mind is a huge...
Okay, but... What do we...
If we want to get our evidence, we're going to need...
Toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Not a Tanuki. Gina. I'm so tired. If I don't get enough sleep, is this the professional you were... She doesn't look very...
She is a member of the Shiumatsuban, a genuine, bona fide ninja.
Wow, a ninja? Anyway...
It belongs to the Yashiro Commission, a secret unit under Kamisato Ayato. Now, Kamisato Ayato and the Yashiro Commission are neutral parties, so I have no right to give orders to the Shiumatsuban. However, convincing their most chronically lazy member to help us is well within my abilities. Here's what I need you to do. Go into town and find evidence of the Tenryou commissions, but it would not be appropriate for me to be seen there myself.
You make it sound so simple, but...
Oh, I thought you would have figured it out by now. For a complete outsider, probing the inner workings of the Tenryou Commission is nigh on impossible. But since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun, they have a close relationship. Now the Shogun's army haven't given up on their search for you yet. But with the help of this Shiumatsuban ninja, I'm sure you'll be... Don't forget, we're on a tight schedule here.
Take me up!
Toma, you there? It's us. We're back.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out?
Not just yet. We saw people, but...
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have... I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with...
I see. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever I used to think that she simply didn't care. But looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their report, meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their report...
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their...
If only there was a way we could distract the
Yoimiya's firework!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could...
Great! It feels like I'm getting... It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since... Oh man, I want to go to the...
Let's focus on the issue at hand. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking...
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get...
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka. extra large firework? You sure can. As it happens, I made this really souped up one, but it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, why does Paimon feel so... Don't worry, it's just a fire. We'll give it... Well, we got our distraction. Now we just need to wait for nightfall.
Okay. Unrelenting patience. Stop! I have ordered.
Let's fly. Take me up.
Okay. Essence of the Ame Doma art. And The war.
Oh no!
Let's fly!
Burn it down!
Take me up! Let's fly! Take me up! Let's fly!
Pretty much there are loads and loads of people. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House. Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good anyway... What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, you and Mia, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Stop! I have orders to search.
Yikes! What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, you and Mia, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Mustn't let anything happen to the statue.
Well, how did it go? Well done.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much. I feel so No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks... Here you go.
My lady, what are...
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the show. In addition, we have correspondence with the It seems that Gujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiaya. I will also gather some people.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking...
Again, we'll just have to try.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimik. Let's pack up our things.
Lady Guji, here I am.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it.
You're quite mistaken. I would never... So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go...
Hand them to Sarah. She can...
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line? Utter disregard for human life.
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in...
So, the Tenryou Commission.
Yes. Now, who...
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see, but also wished not... Surely, you aren't planning to turn a...
So everything I've ever held on to. This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully... Yep. Look...
Hold on, Traveler. There's some...
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent. You must find a way to recreate the If you can get the Raiden Shogun to open her heart to you once more before the statue of take this with you as a farewell.
What is it?
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. If you find yourself at your wit's end, take it out and see what happens. Or if you ever think about me during your journey,
Cut it out, Fox Lady. This isn't the time or place to...
I'm sorry.
Light it up! You followed me here? Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter,
Master's orders. Halt.
burn it down! Full throttle!
Halt.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Bullseye! Locked on! Locked on!
Battle formation! Soldiers, quick!
Light of the blazing sun!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive!
Withdraw.
Off to the freezer! First, the flavor! Fire in the hole!
Teach me a lesson.
Strike! Ah! Bullseye! Strike a pose! No turning back! Flash!
Allow me. Strike first.
Bullseye! Locked on! Knock him down.
I must withdraw.
Fuse on the loose!
Soldiers!
Pyroclastic surge!
I won't forget this.
A dash of...
Let my name echo in song!
Let's fly!
Bastard.
Stop! Sarah, have you gone insane? How?
Master,
Go and ask him! Don't let...
Master Takayuki, I've seen the report to the throne, and the...
So this is how my documents went missing from headquarters?
Should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master. I need to know.
Yes, I have dealings with the Fatui, and yes, the report you saw was...
He just...
The diplomats from Snezhnaya promised a very generous reward indeed. And all they requested of me in return was to see that the Vision Hunt decrees upheld. For too long, the Kujo clan's position has been coveted by so many. So, when the chance arose to gain the backing of another, it appeared to me to be an excellent deal.
But you worship...
Betrayal! The Fatui may think they are using me, but the reverse is true. When the lightning strikes in Inazuma, they shall... After all, none can contend with the supreme power of the almighty Raiden Shogun and the Musa...
Yeah! He doesn't worship the Raiden Shogun herself, but her power as a warrior.
But Master, ever since I was adopted by the Kujo... But it's clear to me now, you hypocrite! Preaching about virtue just to mask your own wretched...
Selfishness? I am but safeguarding the eternity of the Kujo clan.
Hate to say it, but his ego is getting in the way. If he thinks the Kujo clan is a match for the Fatui, Paimon thinks he's in for a nasty surprise.
I've doubted the Vision Hunt decree in the past. I asked myself, is this truly the... But I chose to obey. But now I realize that the path of eternity is... So I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this.
Stubborn. Report to the Shogun if you so wish. The Kujo clan's position is now... The Shogun is at Tenshukaku receiving a Snezhnayan diplomat. A harbinger by the...
Signora's the one behind all this? Way back in Rito, Lady Hiragi said something about the Kanjo
A diplomat from Snezhnaya. Well, if she thinks she's leaving Inazuma in one piece...
Sarah stormed off! Do you think she's gonna go... You can sit? Alright then.
As long as we have the Muso no Hitotachi...
The way people charge in here as they please. So uncivil. If I didn't know this was Tenshukaku, I might have mistaken it for... Have you learned your lesson now?
Oh no! What has she done to...
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora.
Then I apologize, Almighty I know. You can't get me out of your mind. But you really don't need to call my name all. Don't go thinking I'm surprised to see you here. I'm well aware that you hate me, with the way you follow me around like a dark shadow. Ah, so you came to expose my I'm just a Snezhnaya.
She doesn't take us seriously at all!
Stop talking about people and things that I care nothing. They were nobodies to begin with, and their names will be forgotten. Is that not the greatest honor they could hope for? Almighty Shogun. That's ancient history. You certainly love to hold a grudge. The Tsaritsa's dream is the noblest and purest. These other mundane details you insist on mentioning, they're just necessary sacrifices. That's all. You stop me? For what it's worth, I've grown tired of seeing you around as well. But I didn't have you down as someone quite so foolhardy. Before you go saying something you can't take back, remember that you're Inazuma's most wanted criminal. I suggest charging into Tenshukaku uninvited and lecturing me in front of the Shogun wasn't the brightest move. I'm not sure you realize quite how much distance there is between us, both in status.
I challenge you to a duel before the throne!
Proceed.
My, you're full of surprises today. So you've learned to make the law of the land work for you too, I'll admit that I never expected to be in a situation where the two of us were on equal footing. You are aware that the loser must die. Are you sure that...
Traveler!
Then I will deign to share this last dance with you. Till death do us part! A lesson on Harbinger power and elegance? As you wish.
Locked on! Locked on! Open fire! Bullseye!
Hold on to your hat.
Into the frozen void! Onto the freezer! Wrath from the skies! Try and stop! A dash of frosting! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me!
Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Let the world collide!
A little amuse-bouche! The pinnacle of excellence! Light it up! Both
The pale flame smolders!
Wrath from the sky! Let's fly!
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering! In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Embrace your searing reckoning! Embrace your searing reckoning! Embrace your searing reckoning!
Take me up!
cherished agony. Do you feel it?
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun! No more mistake. Not every wound will heal.
Dance, my
Open
pretties!
Couldn't transcend.
How dare you! A dash of frosting! Light it up!
Who dares call me a witch?
Wrath from the sky!
I still couldn't do it. Don't look at me like
Not every wound will heal. Not even ashes will remain.
A little amuse-bouche! Rise with the sun! Try and stop me! The flame burns on. A dash of frosting! Goose on the loose! So strong, but how?
I am a Snezhnayan diplomat. You know what happens if you lay a finger on me. I swear, if you strike me, I will make sure. The Fatui will make sure that your precious Inazuma. Stop! I order you! And you! Filthy rats! All of you!
You are the enemy of eternity. But as the victor, I acknowledge your honor. Therefore, I shall allow you to leave Tenshukaku alive.
The Raiden Shogun isn't gonna let us off just like that, right? Oh, the air feels suffocating. It must be the Raiden Shogun's almightiness. One strike from the Shogun and now Senora is gone! She got what she deserved, but Paimon still can't help but feel upset. Why are they doing it? Why are the Harbingers collecting all the no-seeds? Traveler, you got a headache? Chin up. Let's get out of this place. Paimon feels unsettled. Also, when the Shogun executed Senora with the Muso no Hitotachi, it was unbelievably powerful. It seems impossible to defend against. And if so, we've got no hope whatsoever of defeating her in combat. wants us to go back inside the plane of Euthymia by the statue of the omnipresent god. Oh, but we'll be like lambs to the slaughter, won't we? Oh, maybe we could put this plan on hold for a while? There's the sound of electro zapping in the air. Paimon can barely breathe. Traveler, are you okay? You're so silent. Sounds like there's a lot of noise coming from outside Tenshikaku. Has a fight broken out or something? Oh, the guards seem really nervous. Let's go see what the situation is, shall we?
There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow.
So we meet again. Indulge my curiosity. What is the reason that I find you standing here before me once again? Do you hope your foolhardiness will shelter those people? Or was it simply a means of seeking an audience with me? Oh? Surely you didn't rouse me from my state of eternal meditation only to tell me this. If so, then you underestimate me. I am quite well informed about the Vision Hunt. Not so. Only everything that pertains to eternity. The Vision Hunt decree has my tacit approval. The Fatui's actions thus far do not constitute a threat to eternity. Otherwise, they would have been purged. Individual ambition is inherently incompatible with eternity. What you might not realize is that all too often, people have far more to lose by chasing. Consider this. No one will lose their life on account of having their vision taken away. Rather, those who have lost their lives are the ones who insisted on pursuing their own aspirations. Are they not? Traveler, your existence is unique in my eyes. There seems to be limitless uncertainty in you. To put it another way, you are the furthest thing from eternity. So, I won't insist that you comprehend the meaning of my actions. What matters is that I tread the path of eternity on my people's behalf. That's right. Huh. I'm surprised you understand it so well. Anyway, you're looking for a chance to shake my will, aren't you? So be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity. Do you wish to become the enemy of eternity, traveler?
Off to the freezer!
falls on the land of eternity.
Let my name echo in song!
A little amuse-bouche! I will mold you into the foundations of eternity.
Rise with the sun!
Strike dead! Instabilities will be removed.
Locked on!
Inferior.
Again!
Inferior.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Let's run! Bullseye!
Thunder.
Light it up!
Sever.
Off to the freezer! Take me up! Open fire! Locked on!
Thunder.
Locked on!
Knock them down. Without yearning, all returns to
Time to shine!
a little amuse.
Goose on the loose! Light of the blazing sun! Rev the engine! How dare you!
This one.
Stop
Fleeting
that!
shadow.
Let the world come alive! Up, Shono! Ha!
Hold on to your hats. All will be severed.
Excellent! Wrap from the sky! May I present? Let my name echo. Take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
Knock them down.
You've lost, eh?
Yes, I have.
Why can you not trust your people and in the power of their ambition? These ambitions have transcended space and time. They are... Is this the lesson you learned from your journey in Liyue? There are nations where humans cast their god aside and stride forward, so are we to just abandon the notion of progress? For the sake...
You and I have both witnessed the great loss that progress can bring. Eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma.
That would...
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change. It does nothing more than simply... exist. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed.
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention.
Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford... But I have experienced it all.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh?
For me...
Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped... It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis? You are obviously lonely. And yet, for the sake of eternity, you choose to stretch your... Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again.
I... have nothing to say to that. How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect, so it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Miko, I never thought I would have the chance to meet with you like this again. Seeing you again is a change to eternity.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still...
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need...
You are the one who's been acting like a child. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of Yuthime? Is the Vision Hunt decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So maybe the reason Yai Miko is looking for us now is because she wants to thank us.
Why, hello.
You literally told us to come meet you!
I was just joking. I've been waiting for you.
Seems like someone's in it.
Mm-hmm. Catching up with an old friend I hadn't seen in years was... By the way, I heard that you had a duel before the throne, with a Fatui Harbinger no less. Courageous and astute. I must say, I am most impressed. Defeating Signora head-on in a duel means that your strength exceeds my Still, you did end up victorious. I gather congratulations.
Sure feels good they caused plenty of trouble along the way.
Wait a second. Did you say Gnosis? As in, the little thing that looks something...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too?
Oh.
What's wrong?
I handed that over.
You did what now?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signor. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason.
You did... for once, Paimon just does not know what to say.
After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of Is that not a good bargain? Exchanging it for the one? Judging by the results, at least.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. Well, what's done is done. And Paimon heartily thinks we'll be getting it back now. Let's leave the past in the past. So anyway, you still haven't told us why... Really?
You intend to travel all over Teyvat, and the time has come for the Inazuma leg of your trip to come. As a mark of my gratitude, What would you like to know about? That puppet was built with technology that has been still, before A began
So, you...
No. The original plan was for... Later, this some eccentric geniuses in the ranks of the Fatui...
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence or... I'm surprised an outlander like you is aware that there was once a change of Electro Archon.
Morax told us. He said that the Electro Archon Ball had...
Yes. The truth of the matter is that there were 2 twin gods, Baal and Beelzebul.
Twin gods?
They won the Archon War together, and when Baal established the shogunate, Beelzebul became her Kagemusha, or Shadow Warrior. In other words, Beelzebul is A, with whom we are now both acquainted. Baal's name was Makoto. As far as the world was aware, there were not 2, but 1. They complemented each other, and they ruled Inazuma jointly. So there was no need for... In fact, The name Ball and the title of Raiden Shogun was understood to refer to...
Until what?
Makoto died several hundred years ago in a war that I was not personally involved in. Since then, A has assumed...
Losing her sister must have been super hard on A.
That was when A began to change. Makoto was her greatest loss.
Paimon feels like she understands A a lot better.
I didn't spend a great deal of time...
Wow.
Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, not only does she not fit your description, but she voluntarily... That's good to hear. Otherwise, given that I'm her familiar...
Don't worry.
As for your sister's whereabouts, I'll let you know if I find out anything. Consider it after leaving Inazuma, I think it would be easiest for you to go to Sumeru.
Ooh, Sumeru! We've run into loads of scholars from there on...
Yes, well, but their obsession gives rise to some In Sumeru, knowledge is holistically
Knowledge is a...
Yes.
Lesser Lord...
Oh, you haven't... I'm sure you must have some things to discuss with her, too. I wish... Are you sure? I'll keep it safe. There was me thinking that you might hang it around your neck to show...
Who in their right mind would do that?
Okay, I'll stop. I see. But that is merely a small goal, based on what Your ambition should be something that transcends... Perhaps the reason you do not possess a vision is that such an ambition has yet to be engendered. Continue on your journey.
fly! Ah, Traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in his...
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much... Wait, are you saying... Oh, Paimon gets it. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
All right then. Thanks, Catherine.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Take me up! Open fire! Locked on!
Let's fly!
Burn it down! Rev the engines!
Right? We've been...
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something? Oh, all right then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of... But some things have happened recently that...
Really? What happened?
So... It's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his... They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious?
Not likely. He's never seen any of them come back. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, and it seems to be happening more and more. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guy's heads now.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we...
Do we really want to take this commission? Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first! Oh, so that's where you're coming from. You'll really regret it if...
So, what's your verdict?
Yep, we'll take it.
Great.
Take me up! I'm falling. Rise with the sun! Light it up! Let's fly! Burn it down! Rise with the sun! Full throttle! Burn it down! sun! Light it up! Yeah. Yeah. Rise with the sun! Light it up! Yeah. Is this our fate? Rise with the sun!
Suffocate!
Let's run!
You're open!
Locked on! Locked on!
Suffocate!
Open fire! Fire in the hole! Burn it down! Hey, not a bad haul. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope. Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Rise with the sun! Light it up! Burn it down! Rise with the sun! Burn it down! Rise with the sun! Light it up!
Take me up!
Burn it down! Yeah. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Let's fly! Take me up!
Light it up! Rev the engines! rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
Phew. Rev the engine! Something to add to my collection. Rev the engines! Hit. Burn it down!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
Hold on to your hats.
Ha! Bullseye!
Open fire!
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Take me up!
Rise with the sun! Lockdown!
There's no end to this.
Open fire! Lockdown! Open fire! Burn it down! Yeah. Yeah. The rewards of an adventure worth remembering. Light it up! Let's run! Open fire! Open fire!
What the? It's a city? A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again? Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the... Oh, we gotta get to the oh?
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before. I understand how you must feel. Last time we met suddenly and parted hastily. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gateways to an entire network. Where they emerge on the other side is their choice. It can be anywhere within the net.
Sounds kinda similar to how teleport waypoints work.
In short, though I was right behind your twin I was all alone. Back in the ruins known as Storm Terror's lair.
Oh yeah, about that. Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands. Huh. So that title stuck in your... I by no means went out of my way to conceal it from you. It once stood for the glory of Kanria. It is but a cruel joke. My curse to bear. Twilight Sword was my title as captain of the Royal Guards, when I witnessed the destruction of my entire homeland firsthand. I believe my reluctance to raise it in conversation...
Sounds like your sister was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching for our fate. But regrettably, we did not make it to the journey's end together. Before you continue questioning me, if my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
You mean the Abyss Order is plotting something here? Actually, Paimon and the Traveler suspected that too.
I mean that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps.
A wise choice.
I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the Abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher. I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking. I'd have lost myself long ago if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss. Surviving is tough, but taming the beast within is tougher. I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Take me up!
Let's fly!
Open fire!
Bullseye!
Fire in the hole! Open fire!
Locked on!
Should replace my hammer.
Ooh, shiny. It's so pretty.
Take me up! Yeah!